On this episode, we travel to Purcellville, Virginia, to Nichols Hardware. With wooden floors and tin ceilings, in many ways, Nichols doesn't look much different from the store that was founded in 1914. All right, so Brenda, we're in the main store, we're on the main level, and anybody who's familiar with Purcellville is definitely going to recognize this area, right? It's got a lot of history. And we've been discovering it's got a lot of paranormal going on. So what can you tell me for here? What have you ever experienced or others have experienced?
So, quite a bit. This would have been the source of the tapping on the floor. But outside of that, and this was just a week or so ago, one of the employees and I were at the front of the store, talking by the front door. No one was in the building at all.
Yes.
And there was just the two of us. And someone rang that service bell that's in the very back of that cubby hole. Oh. And if it's still sitting there, that's where it was. You hit the top of its silver bell and it dings. They were standing up there, the only two in the store, and someone rang the bell. That was all the way back there.
That is crazy.
And last night, Kirsten, my assistant manager, as she was leaving, she had a little panic because she heard something in the aisle fall. And then she said that she heard somebody was in the store up and down the aisle because she could hear them. She said it took herself about 10 minutes to pull it together, but then she left.
Wow.
But I've heard that from different employees of hearing somebody in the aisle or knowing somebody's in the aisles. You know what? 118 years worth of business.
That's a long time.
All in one family.
Now, you were saying that you had, at one time, Nichols Hardware had some interesting neighbors. Who did you have a couple doors down?
At the White Palace, 2 doors down, they were the local headquarters for the KKK.
Interesting. So, it tells you the store goes back some time.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But prior to that, prior to the building itself being constructed, this was just all farmland.
This was just all farmland.
Okay, so nothing that was...
Well, it was the site of, some Civil War battles.
Okay.
We do have that history here in Purcellville, too.
All right. Do you know anything specifically for this location right here?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't. Unfortunately, I've only been in Virginia for 4 years. So, still learning my history here.
but for this general area was
For this
Civil
general
War.
area, yes. Yeah.
Excellent. We're located in the main building. We're upstairs. What can you tell us about upstairs?
The upstairs used to be all the women's wear. Okay. So the back of the house over there was all the jewelry, the fabrics, even the women's bathroom was upstairs. Personally, the most that has happened to me is I'll hear somebody walking up the staircase. It's a very distinct noise. And that's the most that I've heard. I've had other employees say that they've heard the same thing, but also had a woo, voice calling out to them. And then our owner says that she thinks that this is the most haunted. A lot of history here, but I've never had the experience.
Okay, but she has.
She has, yeah.
So Brandon, we're located in the main building, and we're in the basement. And you were just getting ready to tell me about this part of the basement that is divided off.
Okay, so this part of the basement was still part of the original filling station.
Yes.
And right next to it, you see the stairway to nowhere. So I don't know what year the service station was built, but it was functioning somewhere in the 1800s. Moving gas pumps upstairs to show it.
Yeah.
But that's a central source of something in this building. It's lots of different experiences down here.
Yeah.
But personally, I don't come down here unless other people are in the building. I don't even open the door, turn the lights on. And it's supposed to be a shoppable part of our building, but I won't go to it.
Now, have you personally experienced anything other than an uneasiness?
Yes. Yeah, I was down here one day. I think I was putting away nails in the other back of the corner there. And I heard this banging coming from the ceiling. It's all hardwood floors. Yeah. So every sound is just loud, And it was just boom, boom, boom. It sounded like the end of like somebody that used a cane, and the rubber tip on the cane hitting the floor over and over again in perfect time. And it was just so loud I couldn't even think. I followed the sound. I walked over down by where the hardware cloth is, and I yelled up at the ceiling. Like I said, the sound just reverberates, you know.
Yeah.
I yelled up at the ceiling, "What are you guys doing up there?" And it didn't stop. So I came right over to the stairs, went up the stairs, and right when I got to the top of the stairs, it felt like the weather changed. I mean, it went from what I didn't even realize was just completely oppressive to a bright sunny day.
Wow.
And the oldest employee that we have has worked here for 38 years, was at the top of the stairs. And that's the only person that could have been over there tapping his foot to the music.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's... And I asked him, I said, "Did you hear that? Did you?" He said, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." You know, like I said, the difference was night and day. Yeah.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here for just a little over a year now.
A little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you'd rather not be.
I would rather not be down here, yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I mean, you look at that. This is So we're in the basement. We're in a location where Brenda was telling us when she comes through these doors, she gets an odd sensation. And so one of the things you heard Amy talking in the background when Brenda was telling us that there could be exposure to equipment. And so when you're looking at the EMF, you know, it's going to tell you what electricity, what is coming off it that is giving it an odd feeling. For individuals who are really, you know, open to EMF. They can get, you know, ill feeling, sick, headache, kind of like with a funhouse effect. And so this comes out, you know, look, I'm about here, and I'm back into the yellow. And then also right up here, I mean, we're pigging out on red, you know, going right over our head. And you'll experience, so follow me over here, you'll see like this copper plumbing going through here. You also got to be aware of that, because if wires touch that, it can run the whole length. And as you can see, here it's water, but it's running the whole length because somewhere along there is a wire touching it, and so it's going to ride that. So we have a better explanation of why somebody could feel like an ill effect or a haunting, you know, somebody's watching me, oppressive feeling, if they're sensitive to EMF.
Oh, here it is.
I'd like to be off in just 1 second.
We were trying to find our way back.
Too dark? Okay.
Alright, so watch your step.
Hold your railing.
Yeah, I can see with my camera. How's it going down here, eh?
Going good. We had some stuff we got out film. We'll share
Oh, yeah?
with you. Yeah, I did a
Your T2 was just being weird.
recording. We didn't get anything,
And then
you know,
all of a sudden
audio.
it'll just bust up to yellow for a couple of times and then nothing.
Exactly.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Like, it was in that back room and it was nothing. The whole time I was in there, nothing. And then all of a sudden it just started.
Well, let me take out my meter.
We're gonna head upstairs.
Yeah, we're going to bed down here.
Okay, you spend time down here. Where's do you have another?
Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Okay. All right, we'll see you.
Hey, hang on a second, because I'm getting, you're like right here in the middle of the It'll just do it and then it stops. It's just weird how it's so inconsistent. I mean, EMF, you think it would be, there either is some or there isn't.
Yeah, but there's some really fast.
Well, yeah, over in here, yeah, okay. We're gonna go all the way up. Do we have another obelisk or
No.
ghost box or anything?
Spirit
Yeah, the
box.
spirit box.
You don't like that though, do you?
Oh, I like the spirit box.
Where is it? In your backpack in the?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go grab that.
Yeah, look at this one.
Let me know if you guys want the obelisk back.
Okay, no, we're gonna grab the spirit box.
Alright. I'm getting word after word after word here.
What's it saying?
Beat, all, entire, all right. That's all right. It is a lot to knock over. There's somebody here with us. Can you give us a name? Your name, please. My name's Luke. Here with Sam. PJ.
Hello.
Bennett. Liam.
For me, it feels like high school.
Oh yeah, I just got chills.
No, I feel it in my back too. Oh, that's light.
I'm wearing a Carhartt jacket.
What's your name?
Yeah, I feel something here.
Peter?
Teacher?
Teacher.
Oh, I'm getting like extreme chills right now.
Same here.
Teacher.
It's right behind me.
Us something? Are you trying to teach us something, or are you a teacher?
How old are you? Are you younger than 12?
Alright, stopping. Alright, let's do a playback and see if we got anything.
East. East is
If
that
it
way.
does, can you give us a sign?
East is across the street.
No, I'm starting to feel it. A little electricity feeling?
Yeah, I feel it too.
Yep, I feel it. Yeah, I don't feel it.
For me, it feels like ice cream.
What was that?
Got chills.
Yeah, it's just the tighting. Yeah.
Standing up on your neck.
For me, it feels like ice cream.
You heard that?
Oh yeah, I just got chills. No, I feel it in my back too.
Ice cream.
No, I'm starting to feel it. A little electricity feeling?
Yeah, I feel it too.
Yep, I feel it.
Like when you're standing up
Right
on your
there?
neck.
Yeah. Was that any of you guys?
Ice cream. I wasn't breathing great on the mic, definitely.
Oh yeah, I just got chills.
No, I feel it in my back too.
I'm wearing a Carhartt jacket.
What's your name?
Yeah, I feel something here.
Peter?
Teacher?
Oh, I'm getting like extreme chills right now.
Same here. It's right behind me.
Us something? Are you trying to teach us something, or are you a teacher?
Alright, stopping.
I feel like it moved away, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he might be feeling over there.
Oh, it's coming now.
Feeling something?
It's circling us. It started, it's like right here. Like if you put your hand out right here, it's like significantly colder.
You can't see a thing. Right here?
Harvest. Do you feel it? You a farmer?
A little bit. Is it still there?
It could be a breeze. It could just. Paul. Is your name Paul? somebody named Paul? Who is Paul to you? Initial.
My name is an initial.
PJ.
Are you part of the Nichols family? That wasn't on the floor before.
No, you're right.
Because I walked over there.
You got something on the floor. So you said when you were up here earlier, there was nothing on the floor, right?
No, yeah, I walked all the way around. I walked up and down every row.
That's clearly just, I mean, you couldn't miss that. Well, I've got, honey, grab the K2. Come on over here. It's going away. Dang it.
Where do those even go? They must be up there. So, yeah, I mean, they must have been right here.
Had to have.
They were way over there. And there's a bunch of gloves on the floor over here.
But like you said, if you were up here and
Yeah, no, I know there wasn't because I walked over there and then I came down this aisle and walked up this way. So I mean, I would have stepped on it if nothing else. So even if I didn't see it.
who threw the gloves on the ground?
Are you one of the Nichols family?
Did you work here? Do you know Brenda? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that Brenda is here?
Do you like Brenda now that she's the manager? I didn't catch that. Do you like it that there is a female manager running Nichols? Do you like the work that Brenda has done? Do you live up here? Is there somebody back here? If there's somebody up here, can you move those gloves again or put something else clearly in the aisle for us?
Your voice is from the street.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's listen to these. Are you one of the Nichols family? You back here?
I know that.
I walked up and down as well.
I asked him to put something on these rows. So Amy and I were upstairs and on the second floor, and we were in the back area, and we were doing some EVPs. You got to listen to this one. This one's crazy. I'm going to ask a question, and you'll hear the response. Do you like it that Amy's here? Did you hear that? Let's hear that again. Do you like it that Amy's here? All right, if that wasn't us that captured that, I would not believe that. I was talking to Amy about it, and she's like, it sounds like one of those, like from a movie or something, of somebody speaking to you from the great beyond, because that's what it actually sounds like. This is high, crazy stuff.
Is it still there?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Ooh.
It's not like it's coming from the window or anything.
No, yeah,
It's a cold spot. I feel it right here.
God, it's so weird. It feels like cold air just gets pushed down on
Yeah.
you, and there's like, nothing.
And
that
that's
could do that.
recording too, so we
Yeah.
might get a voice right here. Put your hand here.
Yeah,
You feel it?
Put your hand.
Ooh.
Got a little
Moving it back and
difference.
forth. I feel a little bit.
Does it usually smell like wood smoke up here?
Yeah, I smell it. A little woody.
A little bit.
Saw. Like SAW. Saw.
You just said wood.
Sawdust?
No, I smell it.
Was that a sawdust fire?
Business. Saw business.
Business. Are you talking about this business? Is this business having trouble, or did it have trouble in the past?
Bennett, wasn't there like a
It's a
was there a
strong
wood
smoke
smell
smell.
here before?
Someone across the street did something like that. I don't know exactly what it was.
There was a lumber mill.
Hmm.
I believe it was Relovett's old building was a lumber mill at one
I think
point.
it was the one next to it.
Or the one that was the art gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's gone.
I don't smell it either.
That building is under surveillance because someone just vandalized it, but it's all empty and abandoned right now. It's in the
Mhm.
process of going from the Nichols to the Chapmans to be renovated.
Okay,
Hmm.
That would make sense by activity spiking up because they're about to demolish
Yeah.
the buildings.
that's true.
Me and my mom actually went in.
Girl.
Is
Yeah,
that
that could actually spike up activity too.
Is you saying girl have anything to do with my comment about Amy earlier? About finding comfort in her?
Saw something back there, but couldn't have been a car light. I don't know. Is there a window back there?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Oh, so yeah, it could be a car light I saw. It was very quick. Mute. Dad?
You know, personally, the most that's happened to me is I'll hear somebody walking up the staircase. It's a
Okay.
very distinct noise.
There's movement down there. I heard it too.
You heard that, right?
I heard it.
Is this closed?
Was that what we heard creak earlier?
I don't know. Hello?
Anybody down here?
What was that? You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard it too. There was a lot of noise.
Hello?
Hello? Care. What was that?
Let's go back to the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Luke.
Don't forget to read the ambulance while we're looking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
What-
said care. Hello?
If you're asking if we care about the store and its history, I would agree.
We were up there and we heard a whole shit ton of shuffling about down here. So much so we thought it was Amy and Patrick.
Yeah, it was like, it sounded like footsteps. Like
It was like 4 and then
we just
gone.
came down and saying,
Oh, it wasn't them?
no.
No, it was 4 and then it was gone. It sounded like.
Hug? Like it was like,
Yeah.
No, I heard it too. I thought it was them.
What did it say?
hug. Yeah.
Has it ever done that?
I just
No.
I asked earlier about a hug.
I know.
Care.
No,
hug.
I was hugging a second ago. When the cold spot just stayed
Oh,
there
really?
for a bit,
Care. Hug.
I was asking if they found comfort in anything. I said, is it wrong for me to say that you want a hug?
Hello?
That's a door opener. Hello.
Hey,
No, I saw the light.
where were you guys about 5 minutes ago?
3 minutes.
We've been in the basement.
Oh my God.
Me and Sam heard footsteps.
Yeah. It was like
so loud that we thought it was you on this
And-
level.
creaking door opening. Swear to
was
God,
like-
it was that door to the second floor that might have just opened and closed.
We caught it on film.
That's,
The noise on
that's great.
film.
The camera's useless. We can't use it. It's so low. It keeps turning itself off.
Mm.
So
Oh. Well.
that is really cool.
Yeah.
Upstairs though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were standing right next to the stairs. Me and Sam were, and Lucas,
Yeah.
and we heard footsteps. Like
But what about
shuffling.
this shady character right here? What was he doing? Was he doing it?
No, he
No.
was in the back.
Yeah.
towards the bathroom.
Yeah, they were far away. They were
That
far
was, it
away.
was like so loud. We both looked at each other, just
Yeah.
gave a weird look, and we thought it was you because we kept on saying hello,
Mhm.
Dad.
Yeah, we even heard it from that room.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, we
That
were-
was
we were in the
crazy.
basement. All right, go ahead and tell me what you.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
So, I mean, you know, it was you, me, and
And Sam.
Sam right there, but Bennett and Liam heard it from where they were, but we heard, I mean, you heard footsteps. I heard shuffling about it. To
Yeah.
me, it was as if something was being moved throughout the store, and I immediately assumed it was Amy and you. We walked downstairs, and there was nobody there. So it was hair-raising only when I realized you and Amy weren't there, but that was loud. I mean, we probably got it. I'd like to go back. It was about a 36-minute long video that we did, so if you go back to about 30 minutes, 28 minutes, between 28 and 36 minutes, we should have gotten that on video, because this thing picks up a lot.
Yeah, on the audio. Yeah, what me and Sam heard, we both looked at each other and we heard footsteps. And what sounded like a door opening at the same time.
Yeah, to me it was just movement. I mean, movement about. It was you know, indistinguishable. Somebody was moving something along and walking. You know, I thought it was you and Amy.
Yes, we called out and said, "Mom, Dad,
Yeah.
you there?"
Yeah.
Walked down. Nope, no one wasn't here.
Can we?
As long as you got it on
was
film and
camera.
stuff.
I left
angle.
the
No.
trap door for the third
Oh,
story.
maybe.
I went up there before we went down, and I pulled the thing so that it's hanging over it by a millimeter or two. And I said, if you want to get our attention, just slam the door.
So you were already over there?
No, but we were over here, and you can see the motion back there kept going on.
Hmm.
I went back there though. I
Oh, it
did.
could have been
I
Lucas.
don't know if that's motion or not.
Yeah, I don't. It just kept going on.
It sometimes goes on, but I don't know.
All right, no, that's good enough. All right, well, what do you guys think?
Need a Starburst?
I think a Starburst.
know. It was we. It was.
I don't know if you can see that. The top left corner. There are some fixtures down in the basement around the store, I think, and they're twiddling back and forth. At least it was a second ago.
How's it going up here?
I'm trying to see if I can see anything up here.
There was one time this camera was really foggy right here.
Yeah.
Like really foggy.
Did you
But
see? You
it
see
could have
the,
been the light, yeah.
to the left? Look at those things.
Oh, the chimes.
They're moving. Now where is that?
That's this room, the side room. No, I see what you're talking about. The chimes are moving.
Yeah, some of those have been going crazy.
Now the
Wonder-
fan pointing down this way.
There is a fan.
That's it's that fan's going crazy.
Okay.
That's probably the fan.
Okay. Just needed to confirm. No motion.
Yeah, there's more cameras, but those are the ones that are displayed here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What it is, but there's definitely more cameras. I know there's a camera right behind the front counter, but I don't see it on the screen there.
Well, Brandon, today we're just here to show you what we caught that night when we came out to investigate. And we had activity like nonstop when we investigated for 4 hours.
Yeah, it was surprising that your owner was right. Upstairs is where the majority of the activity took place.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Non-stop. It really was. It was amazing. So, but you'll go over
So
that.
yeah, so now now I want to know what you found.
Yeah, you'll go over it.
Yeah, so the majority of the night we broke up in teams. We invested, me and Lucas and the other 2 employees here. We split it off in teams. Dad took the basement, we took the upstairs, and we rotated throughout the night.
Okay.
We had varieties of equipment, handheld cameras, and digital recorders, EMF meters, and stuff. And we had also really good personal experiences as well as was not caught on film.
Okay.
Like, we were on the very top floor where you and Liam cleaned the rafters and stuff, the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sam both saw a mist, a white mist forming up there. We both saw it. I acknowledged it first because I thought it was a car headlight, and it wasn't. Never appeared again.
Really?
And Sam saw it at the same time when I saw it, so that was really cool for both of us. Had the same experience together, so we can talk about what we experienced.
Yeah.
It was like one of the best personal experiences I had for a long time.
You know, that one we have to chalk it up as personal experience because they weren't ready. They weren't filming. They didn't catch it, you know. And it's not to distract from the experience, but it's not something we can present to you as an evidence other than sharing with you, a personal experience that they had. And it's too bad that they didn't catch it because to get something like that would be amazing. But it doesn't distract as what happened, what took place.
And the cool thing is that me and Sam both saw it at the same time when it was manifesting right there. And we tried to debunk it, what it was. Cars driving down on Main Street, but I think at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, there's like no cars driving down on Main Street or coming close to them.
Yeah. Once in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, and then we never saw it again throughout the entire night we were here. So that's really cool.
The side room?
Yeah, the side room where the big table is in the back when you're on the very top floor on the upstairs. And I can show
where
you.
One of our employees has claimed that he saw a woman standing in the back window.
Really?
That's the window.
That-
He said he saw her standing there.
That's really cool, and he never told us anything about it that night. So
Well,
that's very cool.
That corroborates your
Yeah.
employees.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so another great personal experience is that Amy and I went up to the second floor, and we weren't filming, and she was walking around, I was walking around. It's when they were downstairs still kind of getting ready for the investigation, but I just wanted to go and see what was going on. And so I was up there, and I did what every investigator does in any situation, and it's this: hey, if you're here, if you could, please finish the following. And then we hear it. And so we can play, I didn't film it, but I was recording it. I was
So
going
you
for
can hear it.
EVPs. And so
Alright, here it is, right?
I'm going to knock. Can you knock back?
Right there. You heard it?
Yeah.
Is there any way you can turn that up a little bit?
Yeah. So what I will do is level it, amplify it. So it's going to do a loop.
I'm going to knock. Can you knock back? Yeah. Now, when I'm doing that, I can't hear it. I don't hear those knocks. What you'll catch on a lot of the EVPs is the majority of them, you don't hear a response. You're catching it because it's at a different frequency. So we're not catching it with our ears. It's only through. No, I did not know
there was
that.
an answer until you sat and
Until we did.
We
back and
reviewed
forth.
it.
And so, what we do during an investigation, when we do an EVP, so we record it, we're trying to communicate with it, we generally will go back immediately and listen to it. We don't wait until the end of the night. We're trying to catch it. So when I caught that, I was pretty excited, because
right at the beginning of the night.
yeah, we didn't hear it, and it was right away happened. It was just telling you how the night was going to go.
Yeah.
So again, I didn't hear that, and some of the other EVPs that we'll play, we don't hear that either.
So this is just me and Lucas and Sam just walking down the stairs, and we caught a female voice. So you'll hear us walking down the stairs, and it will bleed in with the footsteps, but you can hear a very light female voice talking.
On the stairs?
Yeah, like we were coming down the stairs or coming up the stairs, and this is Lucas just having recording while we were moving.
So no, you didn't hear it.
Yeah, we didn't hear it at the time.
You just caught it. Okay.
Yeah, and we talked to everybody on the team, and we couldn't explain whose voice this is.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's really weird. And I believe this is the clip right here. So I'll play the whole thing and we'll pop up like around here.
Hold over here.
Heard it? So it will be right here very quickly.
It's how I'm thinking. It's saying, "Ready? Where did you go?"
It's something in that nature. Ready, I'm ready when you are, or something in that frame of mind.
We don't even.
Ready to go.
We are just kind of like split on what it's saying. But the one word that we know for sure it's saying
Ready.
and then so it's asking a question. Ready, and then it's saying something.
Okay.
Well, here again, there's corroboration from what your employee told you to what we were able to capture on that stairs. Again, this is something, it's a disembodied voice, and we did not capture it with the ears. We didn't even know it was there until PJ went back in and was reviewing the recordings.
And that's typical?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. More typical than actually hearing it.
Exactly, yeah. So Amy and I were upstairs and on the second floor, and we were in the back area, and we were doing some EVPs. You got to listen to this one. This one's crazy. I'm going to ask a question, and you'll hear the response. Do you like it that Amy's here? Did you hear that? No. Let's hear that again. Do you like it that Amy's here? We were, on this recording, Amy and I were doing, it's called the SB7 Ghost Box.
Okay.
And what it does, it uses white noise with the theory that a spirit could speak through that white noise, and you would catch something. And so we were using the SB7, and we were asking a series of questions.
All right, in this video, they're up in an attic. You can see, and they caught another spirit voice on the ghost box as well, and you can clearly hear what it's saying as well. So I'll play the video clip for you. Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
Yeah, what's
And
the context?
we believe what it's saying. It's saying basement.
Yeah. So it says the word basement. To the best of our ability, that's what we're thinking it's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's the spirit box. Okay. So the spirit box takes the radio waves, and it can go either AM or FM. It can either go forward or it goes backward. So it's going, you know, and it's using the white noise, and so you can get a voice that comes across. And at this time, I believe that these guys were down in the basement.
Yeah, we were.
So, and it's telling us basement.
And it does not probably to any questions what they were asking, and just spit out a random voice.
Can you go ahead and play it again now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's adding up. It's adding up. So, again, where are we? Amy and I are on the second level. Yeah. So we're upstairs.
And here's another clip upstairs, Mom and Dad. And would you like? This is the question we were talking about in the car. Saying, do you know Brandon?
Yes. Yeah. Hey. So I'm asking you a question, and we're going to get a response. And what I want you to do, again, listen. We're starting to build something up here. Listen to the voice.
Okay.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Very light and stuff like
What
that.
is it saying?
We believe it's saying yes, sir.
Exactly what it sounds like.
It's saying yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I asked you to listen to the voice because what we're seeing now it's taking pieces of evidence and we're looking at it, and all the responses that we're getting so far are female voices.
Yeah.
But with this one, this is a male saying yes, sir.
So this is the first time that we've gotten past this. Now we have a different voice coming in. Everything else has been a female so far that we've been listening to. And now we've got one male voice.
And he's the only voice comes through.
And I'm asking a question about you. As in, do you like it that Brenda's here? That Brenda's managing? Because that was one of the big things is that in the history of Nichols Hardware, you're the very first female general manager that they've had. So that was one of the questions that we had when we came in during our interview with you was like, what do they think? You know,
Right.
You have completely changed the norm for as long, as old as this establishment is.
Yeah.
And we're getting a response. What I like on this one is a male because everybody's been male that's been leading this organization with the family and stuff like that. And here we're getting a male response saying, yes,
Yes,
and our
sir.
question was, do you like, now that Brenda's, managing the place, she's in charge, You know, do you like Brenda? That was a lot of my questions. What do you think of Brenda? This one's responding, yes, sir.
So yeah, the two spirits we believe are haunting this place is they really enjoy having you here.
And if anything, they acknowledge that that you are not just running at the place, but they welcome it.
Good.
You know, and hopefully you can walk away with this experience feeling reassured that maybe the spirits appreciate the changes that you're making to the store, and they definitely welcome you here.
That's great. That's great. Thank you guys. Really.
Well, I hope you know that you enjoyed it.
Okay.
We definitely did.
Yeah.
And we're here for you anytime that you need us. You've got my phone number, like text me. So just let me know.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
we hope we can keep coming back.
Yeah, that would be great, honestly.